Good morning. I'm still here in Tunisia. Just a few more days and then I leave. And that's definitely usually a very big concern for anxiety. I don't speak French, I don't speak English. How do I get around? How do I get home? Also, to put it in perspective, I did a DNA test recently and it turns out I have quite a massive predisposition towards anxiety. If there were 100 people in a room, 5 of them would be more prone to anxiety than me. My genes make me an anxious Annie. Marcus Aurelius said that you have power over your mind and not outside events. Know this and you will find strength. All good and well, Marcus, but, he was kind of ruler of the universe for a little while. And I read that for years, and sure, like in one hand I'm like, okay, cool, I know that I've got power over my mind. Thing is, I did have a Vipassana 10-day silent retreat a couple of months ago, about 3 months ago, maybe 4 months, and I learned some stuff. And I haven't felt anxiety or depression or fear, not like I used to, in months. Literally months. I used to have crazy anxiety every single day, crazy depression, suicidal ideation almost every single day. For as long as I can remember, I had that. I thought it was totally normal. I was like, yep. Everybody jokes about themselves that, they'll just walk into the sea and end it if things get bad. Apparently that's not true. I have not had that in months. And I used to, because of all this anxiety and stress, I used to get crazy headaches, tension headaches, almost every single day. I haven't had anything nearly close to it in months. I don't get them anymore. So maybe Marcus was right. Maybe we do actually have control over our thoughts. I guess, and it makes sense. If you think about times that you went to the movies and you watched something that was really inspiring, and like you watched 300 and you came out and you're like, I hope somebody tries to rob me because, I'll rip out their spine. Or you see something else that's like really touching and inspiring. It's like, it resonates with you because at some level you thought, people like us do things like that. People like us can protect ourselves and others. People like us can figure it out. People like us can be creative. We can make a difference. People like us can overcome. And you know what? We're 100% right. Your mind wants to give you tools, I realized. Neurons that fire together wire together. And the tools that helped you out of sticky situations in the past, like if you're in a bad relationship or something is terrible, and you get depressed, that's a signal. It lets you know that, something's not right. Or somebody breaks your boundaries in a bad way and you feel righteous anger. That is a signal. That's a tool. Your mind is helping you. And your mind wants to help you. It doesn't want you to get hurt. It wants you to live long and happy. But the problem is, because neurons that fire together wire together, what worked in the past, your mind's going to think, oh yeah, that's going to work again. So it'll hand you the same tools. But not every tool is right for every time. The tool of anger is not the right tool when your kid makes a silly mistake. The tool of worry is not the right tool when you're trying to fall asleep. The tool of despair is not the right tool when a challenge pops up. What Vipassana taught me is you don't have to take those tools. You can actually just sit there and watch. During Vipassana, this sounds like an ad for Vipassana. It was honestly one of the hardest things I've ever done, but one of the best things. You sit there for 10 days and you meditate from like 4:30 in the morning until like 9:30 at night. You have 2 meals. You're not allowed talking, and you're sitting there, and it's physically painful because your legs go numb. It's sore. So, but your mind wants to help you. So it starts sending up all these tools that it starts looking around for, like, okay, what is causing this pain? Like, so that you can get out of it. Like, what is the thing stabbing me? Why is this hurting so much? Where is the fire? How can I put it out? And it starts sending every possible thought up. It just starts bubbling up. And you learn to just ignore it. You learn to just see it. Not ignore it. That's wrong. You learn to just notice it and not have any thoughts towards it. That's just the thought that comes up. And your brain starts going, I'm handing him these tools, but he's not taking this tool. I don't want to waste energy. I'm going to stop handing him these tools. And so you kind of rewire your brain, because neurons that fire together wire together, and neurons that don't fire together get broken apart. So all of those reactions that I used to have, of becoming anxious, ooh, some big birds, it's beautiful, they go away. And you get to pick which tools you want to use. And you have lots of other tools. You have empathy. You can empathize with yourself. You can be excited. You can be daring. You can find strength. You can have peace. And you can have joy, and love, and calmness. You can care about yourself. Oh, the sun's coming up. Isn't that pretty? You can have all of these things. It's a beautiful thing. You don't have to be anxious or angry or depressed. People like us, we don't need to suffer. People like us. It's a powerful thing. So sometimes a little trick is to think of people that inspire you, because they resonate in some point. And think to yourself, people like us, we get through these hard situations. People like us, we can solve these problems. People like us can navigate a transport system that thousands of people use every day, and get on a louage, which is a minibus in Tunisia, go to another city, get a taxi, go to the planestation, go to another country for a layover, and then take another plane home. People like us can do that. I don't need to be anxious, because people like us do it all the time.